Adam.
Okay. Yeah, so these are the ones that I did the other day. Can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, calculate percentage of given number assignment all right.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, did you give me an homework or did I? I think I didn't do my homework. No, you did.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it there, right? I did it.
Yes, with yes,
Calculate the percentage of a given number. Yeah, we did it together, right? I remember.
right.
Yeah, yeah. This is the like percentage of the given number.
Okay. So can you copy in this code and run it again so I can observe?
Okay, so this number, this one.
Yeah, yes, this one.
Okay. So do I just copy it and then see it, right? Just do it here. And then sum is equal to, yeah, number 5 and then percentage. Okay.
You can also copy it.
Yeah. Second. No. Oh no.
Press Control Z.
Control Z.
Yes.
Okay. Control Z. Oh no, didn't do it. Second. Oh man, what's going on? How do I do this? It's not working. Control Z. It's not doing it.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
you can
I'll do my laptop. Okay, now it's gonna work. Okay. Now I just
alright.
have to
Yes, you have to run it.
enter
So
for
it's
physics.
getting an error.
Enter number. Okay.
It's getting an error.
Oh,
Did you mean
right.
number 2? In line number 5, you have taken number 1, but you did not define number 1.
Oh, right. I think I didn't copy paste it properly.
No,
Or did I?
there is no number 1
Where's number
defined.
one? Where's no number one? I think I didn't type it right.
Yes. So in
Yeah.
the first line, you have to take number 1.
Number 2. Yeah, that's 1. And then 2. So how many subjects do I have? 4? Oh, I just have 4. Okay.
5. I think I told you about 5 subjects.
Yeah, but why did I didn't? But I ran it that day. How come it didn't go? I didn't probably save it right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do one more.
Yes.
Okay.
Under quotation mark.
All right. Spelling mistake. Number 4. English, physics. What was there? I didn't do English. Okay. English, and then that's it. Okay.
So if
Think
you
now.
want to, on your output screen, if you want to show some space, so you can also give space in your string, the enter number for English. Then you
Oh,
can give a space.
give a space here.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
everyone should
Every,
have it.
yes.
Okay, okay, got it. Okay, now I should run it.
Yes.
Person, okay, 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 physics, okay. Oh, where am I doing this? Okay, this is going too much. Okay. Okay, percentage of the student grade is 77,777. Is that how much? Is it too much?
Yes.
Is the math correct?
Because you are multiplying by 154. Mm. 100 in line number 7, as you can see,
All right.
500.
So that's just 1,550, right?
You have to multiply it just 100.
Oh, okay.
Remove 5 4.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
now
I'm like, what's the math is not right.
no problem.
Oh, okay. So this is here. Oops.
No, you
Can I go
can.
back?
No, you
Oh, I
cannot
cannot.
go back.
Okay. That's way too much. Oh my God. Student 112%. Okay. Let me run
Yeah.
it again. Uh,
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now
All
that's
right.
better.
Yes.
Okay, so I can also create a space here. I don't think I have a space here. So
Yes.
um, that way
Uh,
it's not just right there.
before you can give a
Or,
space after is
oh,
as
after
is,
is right. That way it's
right?
the percentage shows there.
Yes. So where you have saved the previous one, remove that code because there
Yeah,
are
and then
some
save
mistakes.
it. Yeah, I'll save it here.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
All right. Now you have to modify your code. Let me just tell you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On your output screen, you are supposed to print like a report card, or you can say mark sheet. So first of all,
Mm-hmm.
you have to print on your screen like student mark sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Then name, whatever the name is, then
Mm-hmm.
roll number.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to print like physics mark,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the mark is. And similarly, all the marks you have to print. Then you
Mm-hmm.
have to print a percentage,
Mm-hmm.
like maths, and then and after all the marks, you have to print percentage, whatever the percentage will be after calculation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say the name of student, it could be any band, and roll number, let's see, 23,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the marks in physics. Okay. So you just have to uh, print like in this form. You have to print all the marks, then in the end, you have to print just percentage. You are not supposed to write the percentage of the student is this. Just print
Okay.
in this format.
Mhm.
Okay. So now you can modify your code.
Oh,
You
okay.
have
So
to,
you want, okay. You want me to make that like run the code this way.
yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, student mark sheet. Okay. How do I save this? Can you put it in the chat box so that I have it? Like I know what you want exactly.
Okay, let me just,
Yeah, so if you chat box and then I can have it and
yeah,
I
yeah.
can, yeah, and I can share the screen too actually, and then you can see. Mm, okay, I think. So for this beginning, it has to be number one is equal to mark sheet, student mark sheet. Is that how I write it?
No,
The first type, how does it, if I want to put student mark sheet,
right.
then what is it going to be in the beginning?
You just have to print in a quotation mark.
Oh, okay. So just write print
Yes, just
and
write print.
okay.
You don't need to store it any variable.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
You can copy your previous code also
Okay.
from
Uh, oh, is
num
is this? I'm trying
what
to think which one would go. It's not with the input, right?
right.
It's with the input.
I'm talking about the code in which you have calculated the percentage.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yes, this
Uh,
one. Calculate percentage
okay.
of given.
So I'm trying to think. So it's gonna be like float and then input this way, right?
If you are taking input, but
Yeah, but how do you want me to run it? Do you want
okay,
me to take it, put and make it as an input?
yes, I want you to make input.
Okay, so in that case, that's what I'm asking. So it's gonna be like number one is equal to, then I go like print and then input and all that.
Right.
Okay, so
Y-
number one has to be there, like number of the lines, it has to be there.
Yes, you are just copying the same code, but you have to change the format as I
Yeah,
have
these one
shown
I
you.
can change, but is these are the ones that exactly has to be the same, right?
Right,
Number and this one, and I'll change the inside of it.
right.
Okay, this makes sense. So number has to be there in any
No, no,
case,
no.
or
In the first line,
uh-huh.
you have to show what the code is all about. Like as I have shown you student mark sheet.
Uh-huh. No, I know that, but I'm saying that this number one part that I'm writing here, right? So it
Right,
has to be there.
right.
Okay. But I'm saying in different cases, different scenario, is it going to be the same?
It's up to you.
Okay.
When you have to make a variable, then you can call it. No, no, no,
Okay.
no.
Uh-huh.
You don't get my point.
No,
Let
I
me,
think I'm confused.
okay, let me just explain.
Okay.
Okay, so if I want to print just my string, simply I can write print in quotation mark and I can print anything. As I told you, student
Right, right.
mark.
That's what I was thinking. Is it that one or
Okay,
how?
so
Okay,
this is
so
what I have write in my
that's
string and simply I can run it.
done it, and it will show up as student name, right?
Mm, Student mark sheet,
Mark sheet, I mean, student
just
mark sheet.
student mark sheet.
Yeah,
There's it's not taking me, it's not asking me any input.
input. Okay, okay.
Okay, so
Oh, for the
I'm,
next one, I will have to put input.
yeah, next one
Because the
you can
roll
create,
number for the name or roll number.
yes, and then next
Uh-huh.
line you have to create a variable as name, then you can take
Okay.
input as enter your name, then roll
Uh,
number as
now
roll
it makes it
number.
now it's yeah, right. Now
Okay,
it's making sense. Yeah. Okay.
then you can take your marks as like
Yeah.
number one, then you can copy the rest of code.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, I get it now.
Okay, you can try it now.
Okay. Okay.
If you have to copy your whole code, you can control A, so it will select it all.
Okay. Now let's just let me do this. Print. Student mark sheet, right?
Right. Because
And
you don't need to store it any variable because you just want to print it on your screen. That's why we just print
right. And for this one, it has to be an input because it's a name.
name.
So
Right.
for that, I have to put number one. Sorry.
Not number
No,
one,
number one. Name.
name.
Name as variable, and then equal to
Right.
um, um, this is gonna be a string, right?
String.
But I have to put input.
Right. Input. Not
In
in bracket.
oh, oh, there's another bracket, right? No, not
Right.
in bracket. Input is gonna be outside the bracket, right?
Right.
Right. Okay, let me just do it again. Input and then bracket.
Right.
And then student's name.
Right.
Student name, and that's it, right?
Right.
Okay. Now is this number one
Roll
where
number.
I
Also, you have
oh
to roll
roll number,
number.
right?
Okay.
Roll number is equal to
You cannot separate variable
oh
by
okay.
space.
I see. Okay.
If
Roll
you want to
number.
separate it, you have to use underscore.
Okay. Input. Yeah, it's a number, right? So what do I
Yeah.
say? What's gonna be input
Roll
number?
number.
Roll number.
Can write roll number, whatever, and anything else.
In roll number, it's gonna be a number. So they're gonna I'm gonna write
Right.
roll number, right? Or number, just number.
You can write roll number, so it will be understand.
Oh, it will come up as roll number. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Then it's the number.
Yes. No.
Number one is equal to input. Um,
You have
Another thing I wanted to ask. So for it in this case, I'm gonna do float. Let's say that you've got 78.5% or
right.
something, or 78.5. So
Yeah.
if I want to do the float number, Do I put float here?
Right, you have to put float
Float in the bracket, inside the bracket, right?
before the input.
Before input, okay.
Right,
So I put float,
float, then
then
open bracket.
open bracket, and
Right,
then input, and then another bracket, right?
right.
And then enter number.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
under
Quotation.
quotation.
Enter a number.
You have to tell the user which number he has to enter, like
Oh, enter number
mathematics.
for physics.
Yes.
Right? For physics. Yeah. And
Okay.
then close bracket.
Right. Close bracket.
Another bracket, close the bracket also.
Okay.
Okay, that's how it's gonna be.
Right.
Number 2 equals load bracket input bracket code enter a number for math. Number 3 equal load input bracket and for English. Okay. Okay, now what else you wanted me to do?
Number 4 and number 5, then you have to calculate the percentage.
Okay, right. Number 4, load input code enter number for literature. Literature. Okay. And oh, spelling mistake. And number for social studies. Okay. And then
Okay.
sum, right? Sum is equal to number 1 plus number 2 plus number 3 plus.
There's a sign mistake
All
after
right.
number 2.
Number 3 plus number plus number 5. Okay. And then percentage. Percentage is equal to, can you tell me the math? It's like 500 divided by,
Sum divided by 500.
oh, sum divided by 500 multiplied by, multiplied by
100.
100. Okay. Now what
Okay.
else want me to run?
Okay. So
Percentage is done, right?
so till now you have taken all the inputs and you have calculated the percentage. Now you have to print every number in a single line. So you have to print write a statement, print number 1, print number 2, print number 3.
Okay, so I have to, here I should do print number 1, print number 2.
Yes, print. And as you can
Quotation.
see, the number 1 holds which marks? It holds
Enter number,
physics marks,
huh.
right? So
So I should write print number 1.
no, you just need to print the number you have taken already.
Oh, okay.
So in
So,
print statement, as you can see, you are taking physics marks in number 1,
right.
right? So you can write physics marks, and then you can call the variable in which you have stored the physics marks.
Okay. So I write print.
In
Uh,
print, then in quotation mark,
mhm.
Okay, so you have because you have to show physics marks, so you can write
Right.
physics marks.
Physics, okay.
You can just
Physics,
write physics. Okay. Now
right.
you have to call the variable in which you have stored physics marks. So can you tell me in
Number
which
one.
variable you have stored physics marks?
Number one.
Number one. Simply after quotation,
Uh-huh.
you can call the variable number one.
So is also in quotation or
After,
in bracket?
not in creation, but in
Just number
bracket,
one.
number one.
In bracket. Which bracket? Same bracket, right?
You write same bracket. No, no, no.
Number.
You don't
Uh-huh.
need to create another one.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see. Okay.
But you need to separate it by comma as we have learned.
Comma. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So you can
No,
write number one. And
okay.
similarly, you have to
Or
print
open
maths. So you can call number two.
print uh, math and then comma number two. Okay. Right. I'm gonna math right here. Print English. English, comma, no, sorry, comma number three.
Remove the space.
Huh?
Okay, no problem.
Mm, Print um, English literature.
There's a spelling mistake in print. It will get an error
All
otherwise.
right.
You don't need to remove all the sentence. You can just move your cursor and
Per second. Yeah. What is the last one? Literature. Literature. Four. And what's the list of first studies? Yeah. Okay, now I can run it.
now you have to print also percentage. So
Oh, okay, awesome. Okay.
okay, you
Or do I
can
need, you don't need, I didn't need to do the sum, right?
you have to print percentage because you have already calculated the percentage. So you
Mhm.
just need to call it.
Print percentage, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
Now I
the
run it.
no, the percentage you have right is it in under quotation. So this is a string. Now you also have to call the variable in which you have stored percentage.
Oh, okay. So
So
percentage.
right after comma you can call percentage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now you can run it.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Student name is mine. Oh, sorry. Mark sheet. Okay, it showed up mark sheet and then student name. Okay, let's say it's my name. Roll number 4. Enter number for physics. 55, 67, 45, 66, 6. Oh, okay.
Now, as you can see, it shows physics mark, maths, English, literature,
Percentage.
social studies,
Mhm.
and percentage.
Right.
So
Okay.
the
Mhm.
student mark sheet should be
Save.
after the calculation because it is on the top of the screen.
Yeah.
So you can remove the print mark sheet.
Uh-huh.
The first line, copy it.
Okay, okay. Copy it
Yes.
and put it again.
You have to write the after line number 10. Go to line
Oh,
number 10.
okay.
Now press enter. Now here you can print and remove it from the first line.
Okay. Okay.
Right,
Can I save it, right? I need to save this.
right.
What do I call this?
In student mark sheet, like,
Okay. Mark sheet assignment. That is remember. Okay.
all right.
Hmm. Uh,
So,
uh-huh. Can you hold on 1 second? I need to check one thing, okay? 1 minute.
okay, okay, no problem.
I'm ready. You're on mute.
Sorry. So can you tell me how can we calculate area of square, area of circle, and area of rectangle?
Mm-mm. I don't know. I forgot
Okay, no problem.
everything. I knew, but I forgot everything.
Let me share my screen and I will tell you how can we do so.
Mhm.
So let me just remove it. Mm, I want to show you. So what this shape is called?
Square.
Okay, square. So as we know that the length of a square is same, the
Right.
four-sided, right?
Right.
So
Right.
how can we calculate the area of a square?
It's like multiplied
Right. We can multiply it length,
by length and wide.
length by width, right?
Hmm.
But the length and width all are same, so we can simply write length by length.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Also, we can write length by width.
Yep.
So this is how can we calculate the area of a square.
Hmm.
Okay. So similarly, if we have a rectangle, this is a
Yeah.
rectangle. So
Right.
do you know how can we calculate the area of rectangle?
It was something twice as much. I think this is. Um, I forgot the formula. I
Length
think by
by
two.
width.
Yeah.
We can
Whatever
calculate.
the length and the width is. Yeah.
So this is the length and this is the
Hmm.
width. So
Yeah.
if we want to calculate the area of a rectangle, simply we can calculate length
Yeah.
multiplied by its width.
Exactly.
Okay. So you have to make a code. You have to take input from user area length of rectangle. Then you have to take input from user width of in rectangle. Then you
Okay.
have to create a variable as area. Then you have
Okay.
to define the what is area, what the area is, like
Okay.
length multiplied by width.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then you can print the area of rectangle is, then you can call the variable as area.
Mm.
You getting my point?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Okay, you can try it.
Yeah, I can try, but I'll need some help, but I think I'm getting it.
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Okay. Let me just share my screen and see. Okay, delete this. Not deleting. So you want me to first find the length, right? Length of a square and the width of a square, like
Right,
input as input,
right,
and then um and then and then a name of the area.
right.
Print,
Area would
print
be
area, the sum, just like sum, it will be area is equal to L multiplied by wide, right?
right.
Yeah. Okay. Why is it not working? It's not deleting. Okay. So now first I have to go a number. I have to go number.
Not number. You can
I
make a
can
variable that should be relatable to the
to the
value you
square.
are storing.
Right.
So
So
if you want to take like length of the square, so you can create variable as length. If
okay.
you want to make any other
Length
variable, yeah,
is equal to in no, float. No,
float,
I mean I don't have to float, but I can do float, right?
right, float.
Float, FLOAT float, and then bracket input. No, input is outside bracket. No, I forgot. I have to go inside bracket, right?
Right, inside bracket, then
Inside
input,
bracket,
then
and
again,
then again, yeah,
yes.
and
Basically,
then
there are two brackets, one for the float and one for the input.
input, and then I put enter a number,
Uh,
right?
enter length of square you can
That's the
write.
square. Enter a length of s of the square. Square. Okay. Okay. And
Okay, so if you are calculating the area of a square, so the four sided of area are equal. So you
right,
just need to take length one time,
right.
right? So
Now I just should area.
right, and you can define area.
Area is equal to, it's gonna do the math for me.
Uh,
So in that case, it's gonna be
Length,
L
not L,
length,
because
length.
you have stored length in a variable length, right?
Right,
So you have to call the variable that is
right,
length.
length. And then
Multi,
length multiplied by, what is it? Multiplied by 2, I think, right?
yeah,
Or
it should
length,
length. You have to multiply it by length.
length. Okay. So area is equal to length. Oh, I know it's spelling. L. Okay. That's it, right?
Right. Now you can
And then
print the
print and
area of square.
print. Print mm, the the area of the square is this, right?
Right.
And then it's gonna run.
Okay.
Now play, right?
Right. Play it.
Wait, move this. Where? Okay, wait. Wait. There. Where is it? Wait, sorry. The enter length of the square. Okay, let's do 44.
Okay.
The area of the square is. Why
Is
didn't you do that?
what's wrong?
Did I make any mistake? Area is equal to length multiplied by length.
Yes.
What is it? Why didn't you do the math?
It's not about the math.
Uh-huh. What is there any mistake I made?
Is there is a logic mistake.
Logic mistake. Okay. Length multiplied by length. Area
This
is
is
equal to
this is correct. Your mistake is on line number 3.
line number print. The area of the square is, oh, area.
Right, you have to call the variable area.
Mhm.
Okay, before going to run, click
Mhm.
on output screen,
Which screen? The output screen, okay.
output screen.
Uh-huh.
No, go to terminal,
Go to terminal, okay.
terminal. Okay, so you can write here clear, CLER, clear.
Okay. And then enter
Uh,
or play.
enter, press enter.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now your screen is clear.
Okay.
Okay, now you can
Uh,
run your code.
okay. Let me just put it a little bit up. Do you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. This thing is kind of bugging me. Okay. So this is fine, right? Area, the area of the square is equal to,
Area.
right? Okay. Oh,
There's
there's gonna be
some
comma, comma. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right comma.
And for this, we don't need a quotation mark, right?
Right, we don't need.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay.
The
34.
length of
Okay.
the square.
Yeah. Wait here, I keep making mistake. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
now you have the length of the square. Okay, sorry, area of the square.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I
now
saved.
you, yes,
Or do you want it to work?
you can save it. Then you have to
Okay.
modify it.
Yeah. What do I call this?
Area of a square. Now you
Now,
can modify it for area
this
of
rectangle.
rectangle. So you can
Right.
just replace the name for rectangle. Right.
Rectangle.
And
We're
also you need to take width of rectangle. So you have to create another variable as width.
mhm,
Okay.
mhm. Okay, I think this is fine.
Yes.
Oh, I keep doing this. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So the area of a square is.
Yeah.
You can change the name in print statement.
Uh-huh.
You have to replace the name area of rectangle. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So is it clear to you or
Yeah, yeah. Now I get it. Yeah, it's making things more clear to me.
okay? So let me just. Okay. Let me show my screen. In previous lecture, uh, we have discussed how can we call a single letter in a string by using a string index,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So simply, I can create a variable as word,
What?
and then I am storing a string. So I can write we are learning. We are learning Python,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
So as we have discussed, if I want to print any single character from the string, so we need to call it index number, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so let's check it again. Print, and in print, I have to uh, call the variable that is word. Okay,
Uh-huh.
then in square brackets, I need to give the index value. Let's
Mhm.
say if I give it 4, let's see
Yeah.
what it takes. So it's print R because
Or
in index 4 there is a value as R here, 0,
right.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 0,
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have discussed I can give it a start value and end value, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So let's check it. So
Hard.
this is the output where my start value and end value occurs.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is how can we do so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to share you
For this
some
one, what was it called? Do we have a name for this word thing that we have
index.
index, right? Index,
Index.
index number. Uh-huh.
Okay, so let me clear my screen. So here, let me just explain you. Um,
Mhm.
Here is my string as we are learning Python.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So as we have discussed about the index, so the first one is 0 index and second one is 1. Then space also takes
So
one
one
index.
number.
Yes,
Yeah. One.
so it's 2 and then A for 3, R for 4, then E for 5 and so on.
Uh-huh.
So by default, when I print the number by using index, so it prints the number by one by one. As I have shown you, if I start from the W from index 0, okay, and if I end it to the end, so
Mhm.
simply I can write print, let's say start from 0 and
Uh-huh.
it if I don't give it any last value,
And
so
then it's gonna do the whole thing.
yes, do the whole thing. So by default, it takes the index as one by one.
Yeah.
So it start from 0. So on 0 there is W.
W.
Okay. Then it will print index number 1. So 1 there is E, right?
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Then on index number 2 there is a white space.
Yeah.
I can write white space as here just for
Oh, just
understanding.
to know, just to
Just for
understand.
understanding. Okay. So then we have 3, we have A for 3,
Uh-huh.
and so
Right.
on. So it
Right.
taking the number one by one,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
So if I want to change the order, if I want to
Uh-huh.
change the number of steps, simply what can I do? Let's say it's a string and adds, let's say 7. So it start from 7 and end at 7.
Seven. Right.
Okay. So it's gonna work as 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7. This
Uh-huh.
is, but if I want to change the order, or you can say the number of step, so how
Uh-huh.
can I do so? I can write print,
Uh-huh.
then the start value as 0,
Uh-huh.
then end value as
7.
7.
Uh-huh.
Then if I want to change the order or number step,
Oh,
I want it to print as skip one number. I want to print uh, number after two number. So
okay.
how gonna it work? It start from 0, then it
Okay.
will skip 1, then it will print 2, then it will skip 3, then it will
Oh,
print 4. Then after skip
so
5,
so you put two, which means you have to skip two words, two letters. Is that what
yes,
it's telling me? And
yes,
if I put three, then it will skip three letters.
right, right.
Okay.
This
So it's
is,
just telling you to how what to skip, how many numbers to skip for the
yes.
third one.
What are
But
you asking? Can you please
so
say?
the last one you said point like after colon you have put another two. So if I put three, then it's gonna skip three letters.
Right,
If I put skip four letters, four, then it's gonna skip four letters. So however many I want to skip, I just put that number there.
right, right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have just get the point what I want to say,
Right, right.
right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
okay, now check it on Python screen.
Okay.
So there is
Oh,
a string.
I'm gonna write a string, right? So I
You
have to write one. Are you doing it or do you want me to do it?
let me show you first, then you can do
Okay.
it.
Okay, I was trying to do it. That's fine. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so let's take a big a string like we are learning Python and
Uh-huh.
we love it and so on, whatever.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so let's say whatever the end index is,
Mhm.
you can count to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's take it to 10. Sorry,
Okay.
to the 10.
Uh-huh.
And now let's try to run it. Then I will show
Uh-huh.
you. So it start from ARELEN.
ARE. Uh-huh.
So I just want to start it from 0
Zero.
and end it and 5. Now
Okay.
if I give it value as 2, so you can see it will skip one value. So here
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
WR and then after skipping,
Uh-huh.
let
Mm,
me just show you.
yeah.
So as you can see, it start from 0. So here is W, right?
Right.
So
Right. Right.
after skipping E, there is an empty space. As you can see, after W, there is an empty space,
Mm,
right? After empty space, there is A. So A
right.
is skipped. So there is
Uh,
R. Okay. So after R, A is skipped. Then there is white space.
oh. Mm-hmm.
Then L is skipped. Then E. Then A is skipped. There is R. Then I is skipped. There is I
Uh-huh.
and the G.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If I gave
I
it
can
value
even
as
do anything I want. I can do three. Oh, yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
I
Three.
want to take
What
3.
will happen? Yeah.
So it will skip the two values.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, WEV, then it
Uh-huh.
skips space
And A and then R.
R. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's taking 2 by 2 numbers.
Right.
Have you got it?
Yes, I got it.
So if I remove the first value, as we know, it will start from the first, right?
Yeah.
And
But
if
there has to be a colon. There has to be a colon.
yes, it must be in the colon.
Right.
If I remove the second value, so it will end to the last value of the index.
So from beginning to end.
Yes, beginning to end. And if
But
I
the
run,
yeah,
let
if you
me
run, what
just
happens?
clear the screen. Now if I run it,
Yeah.
so as you can
Oh.
see, here is WAV, then escape 1, right? Then AR, sorry, A, then it
Mhm.
skip RE,
Mhm.
right? Then
Right.
after EL,
Uh-huh.
sorry, it skips the multiple number.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you if we have learned the negative number.
Uh-huh.
Did
No.
I show you how negative number is working?
No, no, no.
Okay. So first let me tell you how negative index is working.
Okay.
So if I write in any index as in -1,
Mm-hmm.
so let's see what it did, gave us. So it get me a E. So can you find
Oh,
in my index where is E? There
E is
is
at the end.
what
Oh, okay.
here.
Right.
So
E three.
which one this E is?
Probably the last one.
Exactly the last one. If I
Yeah.
take -2,
It will be V.
it will be B.
Yeah.
So from the
Oh,
from the end of the
backward.
string, there are the number in negative.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you can also use a negative indexing.
Oh, so if I put minus and then it will go backwards.
Yes, it will go backward. So
Mm.
also, I want to show you. Uh, if I want to print whole the string, so simply I need to give it to start value, but I want to make it as empty. So obviously, it will start from the start and it will end at the end.
Uh-huh.
Then if I want to give it any value as we have discussed, so it will skip the values.
Right.
Right? If I gave it a -1, so what do you think?
Oh, minus one.
Let's see what happened. Can you observe
Oh,
what happened here?
I think it's going backwards and skipping, right?
You can
It's the
first
whole thing backwards.
try because whole thing the
Yeah.
backwards. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it reverts the string. It started
Okay.
from E, then V, then
Oh, okay.
O, then L, right? Then
Wow.
E, then V,
Ah,
because
okay.
-1 start from the end of the string.
Right, right, right,
Right?
right,
So
right.
this is how we can reverse the string.
String. Okay.
So this is called where is string slicing.
String slicing. Okay. Huh.
Okay, so this is called string slicing.
Okay, okay.
Okay, get it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Going
Uh,
backwards, then just the opposite.
yes, going back just the opposite.
Oh,
So you can try it by yourself also.
okay. Do you want to see it now or do you want to see it later?
We can see it later because the time is over.
Yeah, I see the time. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.